What if I told you that there's a man in Malaysia who is richer than Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates combined? You won't believe the jaw-dropping wealth and opulence of the Sultan of Malaysia. From his fleet of private jets to his collection of rare supercars, the Sultan's life is the definition of extravagance. But just how did he amass such an incredible fortune? Meet Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar, the enigmatic ruler of the Malaysian state of Johor. With a net worth estimated at a staggering $5.7 billion, he's not just one of the richest royals in the world, he's a bona fide trillionaire. That's right, the Sultan's wealth puts him in a league of his own, surpassing the combined fortunes of the world's top tech moguls. But what's the secret behind his mind-boggling affluence? How does one man accumulate such an astonishing level of wealth? And just how does his lavish lifestyle compare to other global tycoons? In this video, we'll take you inside the opulent world of the Sultan of Malaysia, uncovering the fascinating story behind his trillionaire status. The Sultan's exotic possessions. What if I told you that the Sultan of Malaysia's wealth extends far beyond just his bank accounts? In fact, his collection of exotic possessions is so vast and varied, it's hard to wrap your head around. Let's start with his fleet of luxury cars. The Sultan isn't content with just a few high-end vehicles. He owns over 300 vintage and modern cars, each one more impressive than the last. Picture a sleek 1936 Mercedes 540, once owned by none other than Adolf Hitler himself. That's right, the Sultan managed to get his hands on this historical gem, and it's just one of the many rare and coveted cars in his collection. From classic Ferraris to modern Rolls-Royces, the Sultan's garage is a veritable treasure trove of automotive excellence. But the Sultan's love for luxury extends beyond the road. He's also the proud owner of 3 Gulfstream jets and a custom Boeing 737, allowing him to travel in style and comfort wherever he goes. And when he's not jetting around the world, the Sultan can be found relaxing in one of his many opulent properties, surrounded by his collection of exotic animals. Yes, you read that right. The Sultan has his own private menagerie, complete with tigers, lions, and crocodiles. It's hard to imagine what it must be like to have such incredible creatures as pets. But for the Sultan, it's just another day in the life of a trillionaire. Of course, maintaining such a vast collection of possessions requires more than just money. The Sultan also has his own private army to ensure the safety and security of his assets. This elite force is trained to the highest standards and equipped with the latest technology, making them a formidable presence in the Sultan's world. As we delve deeper into the Sultan's exotic possessions, it's clear that his wealth and influence extend far beyond the borders of Malaysia. His collection of cars, jets, and animals is a testament to his global reach and his ability to acquire the rarest and most coveted items from around the world. They're also a reflection of his personality and his unique approach to life. He's a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it, whether it's a one-of-a-kind vintage car or a private jet fit for a king. So the next time you hear about the Sultan of Malaysia's incredible wealth, remember that it's not just about the numbers in his bank account. It's about the exotic possessions that define his life and set him apart from the rest of the world's elite. And speaking of elite, have you ever wondered how the Sultan amassed such an incredible fortune in the first place? How does one man accumulate a net worth that rivals the GDP of entire countries? Well, buckle up, because in the next section, we'll take a closer look at the Sultan's investment strategies and the key projects that have helped him build his trillionaire status. From real estate to telecommunications, the Sultan's business empire is as diverse as it is impressive. So stay tuned, you won't want to miss this inside look at the financial dealings of one of the world's wealthiest individuals. Investment strategies of a sultan. So how exactly does the Sultan of Malaysia invest his vast fortune to maintain and grow his trillionaire status? Well, let me tell you, his investment strategies are as impressive as his collection of luxury possessions. In fact, the Sultan's diverse portfolio is worth an astounding $1.1 billion, with stakes in both public and private companies. When it comes to public investments, the Sultan has his fingers in many pies. He owns a cool $105 million in publicly traded companies, giving him a significant say in some of the biggest names in business. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The Sultan also has a whopping $483 million invested in private companies, allowing him to reap the rewards of some of the most promising up-and-coming ventures. But the Sultan's investment savvy doesn't stop there. He's also heavily involved in real estate, with extensive projects that showcase his vision and ambition. Take the Forest City development, for example. This massive undertaking, projected to cost around $100 billion once completed, is a testament to the Sultan's ability to think big and execute even bigger. The Sultan's real estate portfolio also extends beyond Malaysia's borders. He holds an impressive $4 billion worth of land in Singapore, where he's developing a luxury compound that's sure to be the envy of the ultra-wealthy. And let's not forget about his plans to restore a high-speed rail line between Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, a project that not only showcases his business acumen, but also his commitment to improving infrastructure and connectivity in the region. But the Sultan's investments aren't just about making money. Of course, the Sultan's investment strategies haven't been without controversy. Some have criticized his business dealings, arguing that they contradict Malaysia's constitution, which prohibits monarchs from engaging in commerce. Former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad has even spoken out against the Sultan's influence, suggesting that it could have undue sway over citizens. But despite these criticisms, there's no denying the impact of the Sultan's investments on both his personal wealth and the broader economy. His projects, like the high-speed rail line, are seen as beneficial for public relations and bilateral relations with Singapore, especially during times of political tumult. At the end of the day, the Sultan's investment strategies are a testament to his business savvy, his vision, and his ability to think beyond the confines of traditional wealth building. He's not just a collector of luxury possessions, he's a strategic investor who knows how to make his money work for him in ways that few others can match. But the Sultan's wealth isn't just about investments and business deals. It's also about the way he lives his life, the opulent estates, the lavish amenities, and the daily habits that set him apart from even the wealthiest of the wealthy. And that's exactly what we're going to explore next. Have you ever wondered what it's like to wake up in a palace fit for a king, to have access to luxuries and amenities that most people can only dream of? Well, get ready to step inside the world of the Sultan's famed estate, Istana Bukit Serene. From the grandeur of its architecture to the exquisite details of its interior design, this is a place where opulence knows no bounds. But it's not just about the physical space, it's about the lifestyle that comes with it. The Sultan's daily routine is filled with indulgences and experiences that are simply unimaginable to the average person. So join me as we take a closer look at what it really means to live like a trillionaire sultan. Trust me, you won't believe some of the things we're about to uncover. Lifestyle of the Sultan. Have you ever wondered what a day in the life of a trillionaire looks like? Let me tell you, for the Sultan of Malaysia, it's a world filled with unimaginable luxury and opulence. At the heart of his lavish lifestyle is his famed estate, Istana Bukit Serene. This palatial residence is a testament to the Sultan's wealth and taste, with its grandeur and elegance on full display. From the moment you step through the gates, you're transported into a realm of luxury that few can even dream of. The estate is sprawling, with immaculately manicured gardens and stunning water features that create a sense of tranquility and beauty. But it's the interior of the palace that truly takes your breath away. The Sultan spares no expense when it comes to the design and decor of his home. Every room is a masterpiece, with exquisite furnishings, priceless works of art, and the finest materials money can buy. From the grand ballroom to the private cinema, every space is crafted to perfection, offering the ultimate in comfort and style. But the Sultan's lifestyle isn't just about the physical trappings of wealth. It's about the daily experiences and indulgences that come with being one of the world's richest men. For the Sultan, a typical day might start with a gourmet breakfast prepared by his personal chef, followed by a round of golf on his private course or a leisurely swim in his infinity pool. When it comes to dining, the Sultan has his pick of the finest restaurants in Malaysia and beyond, but he's also known to frequent local eateries where he can enjoy the flavors and culture of his homeland in a more relaxed setting. Of course, no matter where he dines, the Sultan is treated like royalty, with the best table and the most attentive service. But the Sultan's wealth isn't just about personal indulgence. He's also known for his philanthropy and his commitment to giving back to his community. Whether it's supporting local charities or funding education initiatives, the Sultan uses his fortune to make a positive impact on the lives of others. At the end of the day, the Sultan's lifestyle is a reflection of his status as one of the world's wealthiest individuals, but it's also a testament to his taste, his refinement, and his appreciation for the finer things in life. From the grandeur of his estate to the daily indulgences that define his existence, the Sultan's life is a study in luxury and opulence. But as impressive as the Sultan's lifestyle may be, it's just one piece of the larger puzzle that is his vast fortune. In fact, when you compare the Sultan's wealth to that of other global billionaires, it becomes clear just how significant his financial power really is. From tech titans to real estate moguls, the world's richest individuals are a diverse and fascinating group. But even among this elite crowd, the Sultan stands out for the sheer scale and scope of his wealth. With a net worth that dwarfs the GDPs of entire countries, the Sultan's fortune is truly the stuff of legend. But what does it really mean to have that kind of paper wealth? And how does it compare to the tangible assets and influence that come with being a member of Malaysia's rotating monarchy? Wealth comparison: Sultan versus other tycoons. In the grand scheme of global wealth, the Sultan of Malaysia's fortune is truly a sight to behold. When you stack his net worth up against other billionaire tycoons, it's clear that he's playing in a league of his own. I mean, just think about it. With a fortune that puts him in the same conversation as tech giants and real estate moguls, the Sultan is rubbing elbows with some of the most powerful people on the planet. But here's the thing, when you're talking about wealth on this scale, the numbers can start to feel a little abstract. I mean, what does it really mean to have billions upon billions of dollars at your disposal? Well, let's put it this way. The Sultan's net worth is so massive it eclipses the GDPs of entire countries. That's right, one man's fortune is greater than the economic output of nations. But at the end of the day, there's no denying the sheer magnitude of the Sultan's financial clout. Whether he's rubbing shoulders with Silicon Valley's finest or jetting off to exclusive gatherings of the global elite, the Sultan moves in circles that most of us can only dream of. And speaking of exclusive gatherings, have you ever wondered what it's like to be on the guest list for some of the world's most prestigious events? For the Sultan of Malaysia, attending high-profile soirees and rubbing elbows with international power players is just another day in the life. But what exactly goes on behind the velvet ropes of these ultra-exclusive affairs? In the next section, we'll take a closer look at the Sultan's social calendar and explore the rarefied world of the global elite. From black tie galas to private island getaways, we'll uncover the secrets of the Sultan's inner circle and discover what it really means to be a part of society's upper echelon. So buckle up and get ready to be whisked away to a world where money is no object and status is everything. You won't believe some of the things we're about to reveal. The Sultan in society. When it comes to the world of the ultra-wealthy, exclusivity is the name of the game. And for the Sultan of Malaysia, that means rubbing shoulders with the global elite at some of the most prestigious events and gatherings on the planet. From black tie galas to private island getaways, the Sultan's social calendar is a who's who of international power players and A-list celebrities. But what exactly goes on behind the velvet ropes of these ultra-exclusive affairs? Well, let's just say that the Sultan's presence at these events is not just about hobnobbing and small talk. In fact, his attendance at high-profile international meetings is a testament to his influence and status beyond the borders of Malaysia. Take, for example, the annual World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. This gathering of the world's most powerful business leaders and politicians is an invitation-only affair. Here he rubs elbows with the likes of Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and other titans of industry, discussing everything from global economic trends to philanthropic initiatives. But the Sultan's social calendar isn't just about business. He's also a fixture at some of the most glamorous events in the world, from the Met Gala in New York City to the Cannes Film Festival in France. At these star-studded affairs, the Sultan mingles with Hollywood royalty and fashion icons, showcasing his impeccable taste and style. Of course, the Sultan's access to these exclusive events and locations is a direct reflection of his immense wealth and power. When you're worth billions of dollars, doors open up that are simply off limits to the average person. Whether it's a private concert by a world-renowned musician or a weekend getaway to a secluded island paradise, the Sultan's life is filled with experiences that most of us can only dream of. But it's not just about the glitz and glamour. The Sultan's participation in these exclusive events also serves a strategic purpose. By building relationships with other members of the global elite, he's able to strengthen his own influence and power on the world stage. In fact, some might argue that the Sultan's social capital is just as valuable as his financial capital when it comes to maintaining his status as one of the world's wealthiest individuals. At the end of the day, the Sultan's social calendar is a testament to the rarefied world of the ultra-wealthy. It's a world where money is no object and status is everything. And for those of us on the outside looking in, it's a world that's both fascinating and unattainable. But as impressive as the Sultan's social life may be, it's just one piece of the larger puzzle that is his vast fortune. In fact, maintaining a net worth in the trillions requires a level of financial savvy and strategy that goes far beyond attending fancy parties and rubbing elbows with the rich and famous. Sultan's wealth is the product of a carefully crafted economic empire, and in the next section, we'll take a closer look at what it really takes to keep a fortune of this magnitude intact. We'll explore the key players and institutions that make up the Sultan's inner circle, and we'll uncover the secrets behind his unparalleled economic influence. So get ready to peel back the curtain and discover the true face of wealth in the 21st century. Because when you're talking about trillions of dollars, the stakes are higher than you could ever imagine. Maintaining trillionaire status. When it comes to maintaining a fortune as vast as the Sultan of Malaysia's, it's not just about attending glamorous events and rubbing elbows with the global elite. In fact, sustaining a net worth in the trillions requires a level of financial savvy and strategic planning that few can even fathom. At the heart of the Sultan's economic empire is a complex web of asset management strategies and legal frameworks designed to protect and grow his wealth. From diversified investment portfolios to intricate trust structures, the Sultan's financial advisors work tirelessly to ensure that his fortune remains secure and stable. Of course, navigating the complex world of international finance is no easy feat, even for someone with the Sultan's resources. With constantly evolving regulations and shifting market conditions, maintaining trillionaire status requires a keen understanding of the global economic landscape. But the Sultan's wealth isn't just about numbers on a balance sheet. His economic influence extends far beyond the borders of Malaysia, with a network of personal and professional connections that spans the globe. From business partners to political allies, the Sultan's inner circle is a who's who of international power players, and when it comes to growing his fortune, the Sultan is always on the lookout for new opportunities. Whether it's investing in emerging markets or partnering with innovative startups, he's constantly seeking out ways to expand his economic footprint. But with great wealth comes great responsibility, and the Sultan is well aware of the impact his financial decisions can have on the world around him. From the businesses he invests in to the charities he supports, the Sultan's economic choices have far-reaching consequences. In fact, some might argue that the Sultan's true power lies not in his bank account balance, but in his ability to shape the global economy through his investments and spending habits. When you're dealing with trillions of dollars, every move you make has the potential to create ripple effects that are felt around the world. Of course, managing a fortune of this magnitude is not without its challenges. From market volatility to political instability, the Sultan and his team must be prepared to navigate a constantly shifting landscape. But with a combination of strategic planning, risk management, and a bit of luck, the Sultan has managed to maintain his status as one of the world's wealthiest individuals. At the end of the day, maintaining trillionaire status is a testament to the Sultan's financial acumen. But even with all the challenges that come with managing such a vast fortune, one thing is clear: the Sultan's economic influence is unparalleled. His spending habits and investment choices have the power to shape markets and impact lives in ways that few can even imagine. Speaking of economic influence, have you ever stopped to think about just how far the Sultan's financial reach extends? From the businesses he invests in to the charities he supports, the Sultan's spending habits have a direct impact on local and international markets alike. But what exactly does that impact look like, and how does it ripple out into the broader economy? Well, let's just say that when you're talking about trillions of dollars, the effects can be staggering. In the next section, we'll uncover the secrets behind his economic influence and discover just how far his impact extends. So get ready to dive into the nitty-gritty of the Sultan's spending habits, because what we're about to reveal might just change the way you think about wealth and power in the modern world. Spending insights. When it comes to the Sultan of Malaysia's spending habits, the numbers are truly staggering. With a net worth in the trillions, every financial decision he makes has the potential to send shockwaves through local and international markets alike. In fact, the Sultan's economic influence is so vast that it's hard to even wrap your head around. Take, for example, the Sultan's approach to philanthropy and charity. While the exact details of his giving remain a closely guarded secret, it's no secret that the Sultan is a major contributor to a wide range of charitable causes. From education and healthcare to environmental conservation and disaster relief, the impact of his charitable giving goes far beyond the organizations and individuals who directly benefit from his support. In fact, the ripple effects of the Sultan's philanthropy can be felt throughout society as a whole. When he invests in education, for example, he's not just helping individual students succeed. He's also laying the foundation for a more skilled and productive workforce that can drive economic growth for years to come. Of course, the Sultan's economic influence isn't just limited to his charitable giving. His investment portfolio is a major driver of economic activity in its own right. From real estate developments to high-tech startups, the Sultan's investments span a wide range of industries and sectors. In fact, some of the most promising companies in the world have the Sultan to thank for their early-stage funding and support. But the Sultan's influence doesn't stop there. His spending habits also have a direct impact on the broader economy, shaping everything from consumer trends to market demand. When the Sultan makes a major purchase, whether it's a new yacht or a rare piece of art, of course, the Sultan's economic influence isn't without its challenges. Some critics have raised concerns about the potential for conflict of interest between his royal duties and his personal business ventures. Others have pointed out the risks that come with having such a large portion of a country's wealth concentrated in the hands of a single individual. But at the end of the day, there's no denying the Sultan's economic clout. His spending habits and investment choices have the power to shape markets and impact lives in ways that most of us can only imagine. And for those of us who are fascinated by the inner workings of wealth and power, the Sultan's financial empire is a subject of endless fascination. But here's the thing, the Sultan's economic influence isn't just about raw numbers and market trends. In fact, some of the most interesting insights into his financial empire come from the human stories behind the headlines. From the entrepreneurs who have benefited from his investments to the charities that have been transformed by his generosity, the Sultan's spending habits have had a profound impact on countless lives.